Hey guys, it's Victor. We're gonna do some live drawing today. I didn't do a bunch of post advertising it today, but I think once it pops up on people's feeds, they kind of show up when they do. In case you don't tune in or you're tuning in now, you're like, what's this? I'm like, yeah, usually for about an hour, half hour or so on most weekdays, I pop in and I do some live drawing. Been kind of doing every other day this week, but you know, I enjoy it. Lets me get some work done. And today I'm going to do some freehand drawing. What that means exactly is I'm just going to pop in and draw stuff that I don't have. Draw some stuff that is not commissioned. Just kind of like get my pencils going. I do have some commissions to do. You'll see those on the feed next week. But today I'm just going to do some stuff because I do like to post some more inexpensive auctions on eBay on the weekends. So this is kind of going to be part of that. So I'm just going to draw a character that I kind of been wanting to draw. I just haven't gotten the chance to draw yet. This character is from Late to School. It's called MISTY BUS. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to do that. It's like a zombie kid or a skeleton kid that died waiting for the bus. Kind of like the girl version of Dead Ted. Just have not gotten the chance to draw it yet. So I'm down to my last few of this set of sketch cards. So what's going on is I designed some new ones, and I'll be getting those hopefully Monday. So maybe on Tuesday I'll draw one of those. They look just like the sketch cards for Revenge of the Horrible. And it should be fun. I really liked that set. Excuse me, coughing here. Had some chips a little bit and just went down the wrong way. So yeah, I'm excited because I really liked the design of those sketch cards. The orange banner with the black text. So that should be cool. What up, guys? You tuned into me drawing. Hope you're doing all right. But yeah, I'm excited about the new sketch card design. I'm probably going to do a new generic sketch card design too. But that should be fun. I just like drawing new characters when I get the chance. What's up, Brian? Alright, now we do this. Boom. Hey, we got a bunch of you guys pop in here. How's your Friday going, guys? Bus. Stop. I don't have to write vote. Not much. I was talking when I started doing the live stream that I'm down to my last few of this design of sketch card. So I designed some new sketch cards I should be getting next week, where they look like the sketch cards from Oh the Horrible. So this and the white banner are going to be orange, and the Garbage Reel Kids is going to be in black, and I made it drippy so it looks more like the actual Garbage Pail Kids logo. And the back is has a cardboard design, and it has like a little sketch of Atom Bomb on the back. And then the congratulations, you got a sketch card. And I'm going to design some more generic sketch cards too for when I draw characters from movies or comic book characters and stuff. So that should be fun. And today I'm just doing a free flow because I wanted to draw this Misty Bus character. I just haven't gotten the chance yet. Nobody's commissioned me to do it, so I was like, I'm just gonna try it, see how it goes. You know, I do enjoy doing the non-commission live drawing streams now and then. So yeah, I don't know how long I'll be on today, but I'm just gonna draw stuff that some cool random stuff. Do some nice detail work. Listening to some dreamwave or whatever this genre is called. I think I just gravitate more towards doing the horror characters. They're always fun. But yeah, I didn't really advertise that I would do a live stream today. I just remember I told you guys yesterday I would do a live stream. Heather's here. What up? I figure now that some businesses are starting to open back up because of the quarantine being relaxed, I'm going to do the live streams a little later. I don't know. I think we're going to go with 4 for now and see how that works out. Because I know a lot of people work hospitality. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, we're drawing a little zombie kid today. But yeah, I'm excited about having some new sketch card designs too. I might get some Fright Rag style sketch cards made, because when I did the Evil Dead cards for Fright Rags, but I hated their card stock. It was so thin. So I might just scan the design and do some reproductions of that on a heavier card stock so I can get a little more life out of them. Yeah, I might do that later. I also got some new mailing tubes from Staples, so I have like a bunch of prints to mail out this weekend. Thankfully, it's like it took them so long to send me. I ordered print tubes from Staples on Monday, and because I had all these prints to send. And like, oh, it'll be here the next business day free. It didn't get here till Friday. So now it's Friday. They come in a box of a dozen. I'm going to have to order another box because like I've already have to ship like 7 prints. So silly. Pigtails. Never too many girls with pigtails. I know. This one's dead. Nice little group of people here. What up, guys? Hey, Ron. How's it going? Yeah, so this character is called Misty Bus. She's basically the girl version of Dead Ted, where, they do the half and half lighting. Half of it is all lit orange, the other half is lit blue. I tend to like characters that have interesting lighting effects. What up, Chris? How's it going? Yeah, I guess I didn't really have to do a post saying I would go live today. And I told you guys I would go live yesterday, and I was like, I'm just going to go live. I don't feel like posting about it. I'm sure people around will want to tune in. How's your guys' weekend going? I have not left the house today. I'm just like, there's going to be way too many people out on the road doing things they don't need to be doing just because you can go out now in so many places. And I'm like really disappointed by that. I mean, people are free to live their lives, I just, my choice would be, is it really safe to go out right now? I would just wait, but I'm not gonna harp on it. Cute. She needs a little more chin. I was getting a little too close to the jawbone there. Never be afraid to tweak things in process. That's why you're on the pencil. Right? Some nice pigtail action there. Do. Yep, that looks nice. Oh, it's nice to see there's a few people hanging out in here. I feel like that looks like me. I don't know. Do you have pigtails? She's more of a skeleton. I don't know. I'm glad you're digging it. This is actually coming out pretty nice. Not bad for a character I've never drawn before. Do. All right. Get some lunch pail action here. Now I'm drawing a spider web because this character's been waiting for a bus for a while. Alright, and I want some moon. Moon, prism, power. Alright, now we got the moon there. And this is going to be background. Just putting the X there so I know where there's background. Hey Mark, how's it going? Alright, let's do some background. You guys excited for background? I always like background. This is where the magic happens. Now, like I said, this character has dynamic lighting. So half the face is going to be yellow, and then the rest is going to be blue, but it's going to We're going to leave white spaces where that's where the light's the brightest. Remember, light bright, turn on the magic of colored lights. Hey Pam, how's it going? And like I always tell people, this is a whole process. So first, this stuff is all going to be layered. So we'll start building colors. That yellow is going to dull by the time we're done, so don't worry about it. And it doesn't matter that it's the same yellow we're doing on the hair, because we're going to add details and such to it. I've been seeing YouTube videos of people like, oh my god, I'm at this store I haven't been at in months. Let me put this camera in people's faces. And, I'm like, the thing that bugs me is I've watched a bunch of these videos saying just like nobody's wearing masks. It's like such a small step you can do to reduce. She's watching My 600-Pound Life. I think I saw a thing of that on Hulu. The show I would actually recommend everybody to watch. It's on Hulu. It's called Solar Opposites. It's like all the same people who make Rick and Morty, and it's like the exact same art style and all the same voices. It's almost like, when they did American Dad and it looked exactly like Family Guy, like that. We watched a few episodes yesterday, and it's pretty funny. The main character is called Corvo, and he's basically Rick. But the Morty voice does not show up. I mean, it's the same guy. He just doesn't really do the Morty voice. Alright. Let's add some more shading now that we're out of that. We have more of that color. We're just done with using that color for right now. Now we're going to do some orange here to build up the bridge of the nose. And alongside here. Do some of the hair. Again, you're like, why is the hair the same? Don't worry, it'll start to vary in a minute once we start adding brown highlights to the hair, because that won't be on the face. The bus stop sign is also going to be a different color than the yellow we've been using for her face. It's a different shade. It'll be a different shade of yellow. Alright. And start making some variants here. There we go. That's looking pretty solid. I don't know what this little row of braided hair in the front is called. I'll just call it like a front braid. Blue Angels flew by today in Jacksonville. Nice. I have a bunch of videos of the Blue Angels on my phone. I should put some of those up on my YouTube page. Yeah, I watched this pro wrestling show called AEW, and they filmed that in Jacksonville too. Like, they did a live taping of it over at Daly's place, which is like this big amphitheater next to the football stadium where the Jaguars play. Looks pretty cool. Doing a darker brown to define the hair here. Looks kind of like a cinnamon roll. Yeah, I like how that's coming out. I'm also pretty happy because I shaved today because my beard was getting a little insane. I was like, Jesus, I did not realize how crazy that was going. So just trimmed it down a bit. It's like I have lips again. Because my mustache comes over my lip like Sam Neill's does. I'm like, yeesh, it happens really fast. I'm like, I have to stay on top of that so it doesn't happen. UFC is also in town this week, but close to the public. Yeah, that makes sense. All these places are doing their closed arena tapings. Personally, I mean, I enjoy the entertainment, but it's very hard to get into a MMA or wrestling thing with no crowd. Like, I used to watch The Ultimate Fighter, and even when they did the practice fights with, like, no crowd, it's like, it's not too entertaining. Waylon's here. What up, man? I heard the UFC was gonna buy an island or rent out an island to do fights. I'm like, Jesus, we're literally living through like Enter the Dragon or Mortal Kombat. Come to my island and battle for the honor of Mortal Kombat. Yes, I'm a little silly sometimes. How are you guys liking it? It's a little bit darker than I would have liked, but there's still more to come. I just got to be patient with the process. Ruby's here. What up? Be patient with the process, as I say. You see, you add a little bit of black, and it weirdly enough cutens up everything. Like, oh, that desiccated child corpse is adorable. Yeah. I'm also planning on doing a virtual Cult Classics event soon, where we'll stream the movie on like Facebook Live while I do like commentary, or we'll have like the pre-show and everything, and then you it'll be free to watch. But I'm thinking of doing like a virtual. You can like do a virtual ticket, support Cult Classics, and get a print or something. It's there's an idea of it. We'll have more details soon. I just kind of still think it's too early for people to be opening up and doing things right now. That's my 2 cents, I know it's hard for a lot of small businesses, this prolonged shutdown. Honestly, the government should be doing more for them. Back to the Future would be a fun movie to do. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, we might do some public domain stuff or stuff where the rights are a little wrangly. So, we can get show it without getting into any problems. So, although we could probably do a Netflix party for Back to the Future, maybe. I'd like to do something like a Netflix party thing at some point, like a view along. What up, Adam? How's it going, man? Alright, we're going to start adding some blue now. Get that contrast going. Actually digging on this playlist I stumbled onto. It's like a cyberpunk playlist. Yeah, speaking of which, I think Lionsgate is doing a thing today where they're showing John Wick for free on YouTube. Just tune into their YouTube channel and watch along. I think that's coming out really good, actually. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Just throwing on some dabs of blue on the other side. Because we're going to dab some yellow on the other side. It's all a process. This is a slightly darker blue. Do you have lightning bugs there? I never see them anymore. Do you mean like fireflies? No. I don't think I've seen a firefly since I was a little kid. And that was when I lived in California and it was like at a preserve. I remember reading that fireflies are actually becoming endangered because there's so much visual pollution, light pollution. That's actually true. A lot of animals and plants that give off biophosphorescence. They have innards that light up. Which I remember when I was a kid, the idea that an animal could light up or a plant seems so fucking awesome to me. I think jellyfish can do it too. Evolution's pretty crazy that way. Alright, this bow is red. So we'll do some pink and then add some red highlights. Yeah, I do enjoy doing these streams. It's just fun, just like, now we're gonna do a happy little bow. It was meant to be Bob Ross in a previous life. Who knows? Who knows? All right. We're adding a little bit of shading here. What do you guys think? Like how that's coming out? Right, let's add some different yellow here. Yeah, if you can't tell, her t-shirt says choose life because she's dead, which is hilarious. Now, it's more ironic. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? I'm gonna go down in history for my dad jokes. No one can stop me. All right. There we go. Now let's add some shading. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Doing the spirals in her notebook over here. Carrie's there. What up, Carrie? How's it going? Ron says, did you see the news today? I saw some news today. What happened? I know that Pence's press secretary has COVID. And I think so does one of Trump's guys, his valets. I don't know any other news besides that. A big war is starting between the people from Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Oh, wow. Well, I kept hearing that, like, Dubai, when they have workers come in from, like, other countries, like Abu Dhabi and all that, when they come into work, and then, like, Dubai, like, holds their passports, and they become, like, indentured servants, which seems really crazy to me. But also, I know there's a lot of instability in, like, the UAE and all that, because, so much of their wealth is based on the price of oil, and oil isn't worth shit right now because of the quarantine and people aren't driving, which is another reason that, like, some of the more developed countries are really pushing to reopen the economy, is because their partnerships with some of these countries are really strayed. I remember like a few weeks ago, like the price of oil was like negative $1.37 a barrel or something. Oh, people from Dubai don't like the Flintstones, and from the people from Abu Dhabi do. Oh my God. I took that totally seriously. Like, oh yeah, that totally seems like something that could happen. That was a good one. Ron gets props because he totally like fooled me. I was like, that totally seems like something that could happen. That was funny. I'm actually really easy to trick. My girlfriend is very good at that because I'm very, I call it a serious spot. I'm like, she tells me a joke and I'm like, totally take it at face value. And I'm like, you got me again, didn't you? Abu Dhabi, dude. That's going to be stuck in my brain. That looks pretty good, I think. Alright, let's add some blue here. My printer is shutting down due to inefficiency, or because I stopped using it an hour ago, so it just goes to sleep once I'm done, which I like. I don't like that it takes so long to recharge ink. Like I got this new printer, and it was like at the beginning of March, and it's already telling me, oh, one of the cartridges needs new ink. I'm like, dude, I just bought this in March. To be fair, I do print a lot of labels, but still, the principle, man. I did order new ink. It has not showed up, even though I ordered it on Sunday. I'm like, good Lord. There's like a quarter tank of ink left, though, so it's plenty. There we go. Lunchbox. Yeah. I do enjoy live drawing. It's like, live drawing is one of my favorite things I do at comic conventions, and since we're not really going to have any comic conventions till next year, I'm glad I was able to find a way to, do this live stream and have guys like you tuning in and getting to chat and all that stuff. I mean, I know it's like May, but I think conventions are done for the year. I mean, I would like it if Son of Monsterpalooza still happened in September, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Not going to hold my breath. Heather says, "Oh, this makes me feel like I'm at Comic-Con. Makes me happy. We miss all you con peeps." Yeah. You know what's funny is I haven't done Phoenix Comic-Con. This would have been like year 3. I didn't do Phoenix Comic-Con. I haven't done Phoenix Comic-Con in 2 years. The last 2 years I was not there. I miss how Phoenix Comic-Con used to be. I just kind of feel like they mismanaged it. So like if you're a like a local creative, like you're not gonna get people coming to your booth. All they care about is the giant booths. I don't know. I mean, Jose's here. What up, man? I think I think realistically, I like doing shows in Phoenix. Like I like Mad Monster. I would do Mad Monster if they postpone it till later in the year. I'm not going to do it in June. That just seems asinine to me to do a con in June. It's a public. I mean, I get that you're going to lose money, but I'm not like, if they said tomorrow, hey, Victor, you can do cult classics in 2 weeks, I'd be like, yeah, no, I'll just wait till June. I would just wait till July or August, because it's not safe right now for people to be like gathering in big groups. I'm glad like Phoenix Comic Con decided to at least move their show till October or whatever. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be conventions, like big conventions, till like January, February of next year. That's my personal 2 cents. I don't know that, I have opinions. I'm not, people don't want to hear me talk about politics, but realistically, it's going to take a strong hand in public health and governance before big events start to happen. I think you're going to see a lot of, people want sports and all that stuff, but like nobody's going to enjoy that with no crowds. Baseball with no crowds is the most boring thing ever. I remember going to Dodger games when I was a kid, and no one was there. Heather says, have you seen the drive-through movies have started again? Could you do that? The thing is, the people who are doing the drive-through movies, a lot of them are people who produce like DJ shows, like EDM shows, and some of them are like their concert promoters. And they would make more money if they worked with somebody like me to help program the shows. But they're like picking the weirdest fucking movies. I think a lot of them are just like, hey, I can pick whatever movie and people are going to show up. I'm sure they'll get that. But like, I've seen some of the movies people are picking for these things. And I'm like, that's so strange. Like Mrs. Doubtfire at a drive-in. I know a guy did Star Wars on Monday. I'm sure he lost his ass because he didn't advertise it hardly at all. So, difficult. I don't know. I think more than likely what'll happen is once they ease restrictions for social gathering a little bit, if you can do like groups of like 20 or 30 or under 50 or something, we might do outdoor movies like when we do the pool movies. But then in the summer it's so hot, so I don't know that drive-in movies are really a vehicle for us, but if we could do like a pool movie, like, or if I could find, it's just hard, because I hope people support the Westwind Drive-In on the west side, because they're like the OG real like drive-in theater, and not like, carpet bagging like a lot of these promoters are doing, to kind of like, because there's like 9 drive-ins now all of a sudden. I'm like, and again, everyone should be able to have realistic avenues of business, but there's also the virtual cinemas like the Loft does. And I think we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to do like a kind of virtual event with like cult classics, but not exactly like the way they're doing it. Just more like pay what you can, and like we'll do the like me talking, and then also do like the whole print and everything, and that way you're supporting us and you're getting some entertainment, but you don't feel obligated to do stuff, because I think people need entertainment for sure. That's why I'm doing this, because I feel like it's entertaining, but in a different way. I don't know. I feel like there's plenty of time for that kind of stuff. But thankfully, there's a lot of people who've been supporting my artwork through this, and that's been helping. But, I'm a big believer in pivoting. I feel like people's health is more important than getting back out and doing what we were doing a month ago just because we can. If that makes sense to everybody. I hope it does, at least. as I color and talk simultaneously. I'm very passionate about this, you know. It's weird because, like, you know, when I first moved to Arizona, I was a big urbanist. You know, I'm like, there's a lot of potential here to do a lot, but it's hard when nobody wants to leave the suburbs. So creating like community is difficult here. And if there's a reason for people to not do things, I feel like they like actively look for reasons to not do things, which again is difficult. So I don't know. I have thoughts, like I said. All right, let's do some let's color the moon in here a little bit. You know what show's really good that I've been watching, to pivot to a different topic? If you guys have Hulu, What We Do in the Shadows is super funny this season. Like, it's had me rolling on the floor laughing. It's so funny. I think it's actually gotten to where it's better than the movie. I like how that came out. Nice feathery vibe to it. Did you guys see the supermoon last night? That thing was really dope. I was like, holy shit, the moon looks like it's gonna eat like the skyline of downtown Tempe. We went grocery shopping because that's the time you should go grocery shopping. I was on a weekday night. Don't go grocery shopping on the weekend. That's when everybody does it. Yeah, I still find it disheartening how few people actually wear masks to go grocery shopping. I'm like, I don't know. It's not that hard to keep people safe. That moon came out nice. Yeah, it was huge. It was like, looked like it was made out of cheese. Like, I remember when you're a kid, they always tell you, oh, the moon's made out of cheese. And it's like, you just never look like cheese to me. And then finally, you get old enough, and then one day you're like, huh, it does look like a rind of cheese. We like cleaned our refrigerator out, totally organized it. Our cheese drawer, I totally feel looks like the cheese section at like all Whole Foods. We even have like little Tupperware there to separate all the different kinds of cheese. That's where we're at in the world now. Like, holy God. Like, we have like 9 different kinds of cheese at least in our cheese drawer. It's amazing. Like, my gosh. But we do love cheese. We have like Gouda and like Manchego, cheddar, American, white cheddar, Vermont cheddar, Colby Jack, pepper Jack, Parmesan for grating. I feel like Bubba Gump over here. How many kinds of cheese are there? Yeah, right? Walmart has the arrows and people don't even like pay attention to the arrows. It's like ridiculous. I'm like, ew. I went to Walmart on Tuesday and I was like, oh my God, I shouldn't have even have come here. Yet I haven't been to Target in months, I feel like. I miss Target. But yeah, nobody goes the right way. Nobody wants to wear masks. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get too political, but I just, I feel it's more about being considerate to people. You'll see a lot of people that wear masks now everywhere will be taken down by a cold because their immune systems are weaker due to not being in contact with disease. Your body needs to fight disease like it needs to be active. I mean, the thing is, it's not like you're wearing the mask like for hours. You're just wearing it for like I mean, how long are you shopping for? Like, I don't know, like 20 minutes? Like, I wear the mask when I go, like, I know I'm going to be in contact with people, and I'm like, it's maybe like 20 minutes or so. I don't know. Plus, it sucks because I actually had a cold last month. So I just stayed inside because I'm like, well, fuck it. I ain't going to go outside and sneeze on people. I don't know. I'm also, I honestly do think I probably had this COVID in like January or February. So, because I was like laid up hard for like, I mean, I like slept for 2 days I was so tired and like, ugh. But again, I can't prove it. Although I also was on that cruise ship that got quarantined. I was actually on that cruise ship, not on that trip. I was on it like a month and a half before. So it's entirely possible. I don't know. I have thoughts. But yeah, there is something being said. I don't think you should wear your mask like all the time. So there's a point to that. But I don't know. I also I want to be considerate. If I'm going to like the store, I don't want to like, get an old person sick or something. You know what I mean? Dude, this is coming out really nice. I mean, I miss going to like shop for movies, and like I miss going to like look at toys and stuff, but like it's weird. I feel like I haven't bought anything in like months. Me and my girlfriend went to Vegas in March for a convention, and like we were joking, like I still have money left from that show because like that I didn't spend because like we haven't done anything since then. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm digging it. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like, like I feel like a lot of people are just not going to be spending money for a while. I know I don't feel really desperate to spend money. The only thing I've been spending money on is like kind of like, supporting people and restaurants and stuff that like, I that I want to stick around, and like, I feel like that's important, because, it's going to be hard for little businesses and, people like me to like get back to like normal if you like don't support them, excuse me. So we've been doing a lot, when we don't cook, and we've been cooking a lot, it's like, like, oh, what local place haven't we gone to yet? Like, so it's been cool. I feel like we've been eating a lot healthier too since this whole thing happened. Are there any local places you guys have checked out that you hadn't even heard of before because of the quarantine thing? I remember, like, I think we went to Southern Rail, which I'd been to, like, once and got one of their family meals. And I was like, damn, they have a lot of good food there. I'm glad we were able to support them. My voice keeps breaking. I swear I'm never going to grow up. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, it needs a little shading right here. Richard's here. What up, man? Or was here for a second. Guess I was feeling ranty. I don't know. I do like talking, so it's like gives me a chance to communicate with you guys. I always enjoy doing that. There's my blue pen. Oh, weird. That's totally a different blue pen than I thought it was. I swear all my blue pens are hiding from me. There it is. Richard would probably second the Back to the Future Cult Classics. I want to do Back to the Future sometime this year. It is like the anniversary, so I'm sure we'll get around to it. There's a part of me that thinks when theaters open back up, they're gonna play the fuck out of every anniversary movie just to get people in the door, though. I'm just like trying to do something different, you know. But I think people would probably also come out to see us do it since they like the way we do things. That's what I was looking for. You see how I made that line really sharp just by going over it? Boom. All right. Let's add a little bit here. Yeah, sometimes you just need like a little thing and then that makes it pop. Oh, I'm glad it's your favorite. I know for a while I was like, felt like, you know, like, oh man, like, but then we started doing it on the west side and it still kept a really good crowd. So, you know, I know people like it. I know it's weird when I was working for Alamo. We sold out Terror Tuesday all the time, but I just like, every time I would go, it's like, well, when are you doing Cult Classics again? Because, you know, people like the Cult Classics experience. I think the Alamo thing is a different vibe. Not that it's bad. I think every vibe is different. Daryl's here. What up, man? I don't really know that I need to do some background tricks on this. Maybe I need to like, I don't know. Maybe I need a dark outline around the moon, and then I can call it a day. A day. Sir, you can't shop here. What's up with my voice today? Yeah, it's, you know, the guy who runs the Pollock Theater is just not fun to do business with, and plus he charges us 3 times the amount to do movies that the new location does. So, I don't know. A lot of it depends, you know, where theaters stand after this whole thing, because it might be a long time before theaters reopen, to be honest. All right. I think that one's done. I mean, I liked doing it there just because it was nearby, but also their setup upstairs to project everything was so Mickey Mouse. Like, their speakers are always broken. Like, eesh. What do you guys think? Think that looks good? I think that was pretty fun. I liked that card. Are we selling stuff? How can we support you? You can go to my Etsy store. It's etsy.com/shop/cultclassicsaz. And we have prints there. And lots of prints, postcards. Ruby did these really cool postcards that have like dumpster fires on them. It's in all different price ranges. We also have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/cultclassicsaz. think I'm going to launch a Patreon for my art soon. But yeah, the Patreon is a good way to support because it's like recurring every month and there's different levels. So like you can get like a gift certificate that you can use at Cult Classics. You can get, donate $5. You just get a button. You donate like 20. You get like a print and a button. And you get your name in the pre-show for being a supporter. So there's lots of levels. So Patreon is a really good way to support. And yeah, if you just want to buy stuff, the Etsy's a good way to do it. Once we do virtual events, that'll also be good. So yeah, those are just some ways you can support. Other than that, I'm just like hustling, doing commissions and all that stuff, because, that's the whole crazy thing about like events, this pandemic, that shut down my business like overnight. So it was like, thank God, there's other things I could do, and I had other things like doing artwork. Because, I had an event, the Ninja Turtles pizza party was supposed to happen 3 days before they shut the government down, and we had sold a lot of tickets for that, like over $1,000 the tickets, and I saw none of that money, and it's all tied up still with the ticket processor, because, they're slammed. Because they had an option where it could be here you can choose to donate some money instead of refunding your ticket. I know a lot of people did, but I still haven't seen a penny of that money because it's all tied up with the ticket processor. So it's hard right now. Hard to make a living. But it's a good, if you like artwork, and then the other thing I'm doing is this live stream every day. And we'll keep refining it. It's like if you want a specific thing drawn, like a commission, you can commission me, and then I'll draw it for you. And then you get money. I get money. You get cool artwork. So yeah, I like the eye too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of it. It's and then the other way you can just spread the word about what we're doing. Follow Facebook, Victor Moreno Design. Follow us on Instagram. I think you guys already do. But I think we're gonna call it a day. I'll be back on Monday, and we got a lot of cool commissions next week. We're gonna be doing some classic OS. We're gonna be doing some Goldbergs. See if we can do it every day next week. I think 4 is going to be the new time moving forward instead of 3, just to make it easier for people. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, because I enjoy doing it, and it's nice to talk to people what's going on. You guys post comments, I can draw and talk to you guys at the same time. And and this guy will probably go up on eBay once it's done. I'll just post a picture. Or I'll post it on the groups, and you guys, if you want to get it, you can get it that way. Lots of people are still showing up. For reals. And the other thing I like doing during this quarantine is cooking. I've been cooking so much stuff, and today I'm going to make a baked spaghetti. I think it's going to be awesome. And I'll post pictures of that so you guys can live vicariously through my palette. Anyway, thanks you guys for tuning in. Thanks Chris, who I see there still. Thanks Heather and Brad. And thanks Ron. I appreciate you guys for tuning in for most of this hour. And we'll have some more cool drawings coming up next week. I don't know. I might live stream something on the weekend. I'm not 100% sure. But for reals, it's going to mainly weekdays. You should do a live cooking show video. I've actually considered it. What I am going to do is because Birds of Prey comes out on Blu-ray on Tuesday. Is me and Ruby, my girlfriend, we made the breakfast sandwiches, and I took pictures of the whole process. we're probably going to make them again before that, so I might just do a little video, like, make the breakfast sandwich from Birds of Prey. We did all the ingredients, like, bought some good Applewood smoked bacon and actual deli American cheese and some, like, really good rolls, and I swear to God, dude, that thing was bomb. So, yeah, you're going to get a little cooking action from me, too. All right. You guys have a great weekend, too. I'm going to tune off. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Till next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out. Do it. Yeah, I will. All right. Laters.